Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Fire Pod with me, a Twin Peaks podcast friendly to the first-time viewer and the rewatcher alike. I am the rewatcher, Colton Robertson. I'm joined by the first-time viewer, Joseph George. What's up, homie?
Oh, what up, what up? Always a pleasure to be here.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. Today we have Season 2, Episode 13, titled Checkmate. It was originally released on January 19th, 1991, written for the screen by Harley Peyton, and directed by Todd Holland. No relation, as far as I know. Rules of the road here. If you have not watched Twin Peaks, you can listen. I wouldn't advise it. We're past a pretty massive reveal, and there's a good chance it comes up. You should watch the show and listen along with us. You know, like, you got a lot of catching up to do. I know whenever I dive headlong into something like this, I want as much of it as I possibly can, and I think a companion podcast is the perfect thing for that. So go ahead, start our show, and, just do your thing. Do your thing there. But if you have seen the show, I'm not going to spoil anything that happens past this point. We're not going to connect it to the series at large as far as what's to come. We will connect as much as we can, when applicable, to the past. You got to see up to this point. You don't have to have seen further, but you can have, and that's what makes it friendly to the first-time viewer and the rewatcher alike. But, Joe, how'd you feel about Season 2, Episode 13?
Oh, my God. Well, we got Project Blue Book dropped in show. We got Briggs being taken away by the government. Bro let out the secrets and instantly got ushered off. We got a drug bust. This episode was fucking kind of sick. Checkmate as well. Oh, my God. Kind of crazy. I haven't been diving into the Wyndham Earl side of the story as much. I feel like it's just kind of
it's begun to demand your attention here.
Yes. This one was very clear. This one is like, I think maybe that's his way of saying, like, hey, dude, come on. Like, I've been giving you chess moves.
We've been playing a little game, but I'm going to escalate it, all right?
He's like, all right, yeah, I need to be in your main frontal lobe, so here you go. But yeah, the Checkmate, I'm wondering if this, is it just checkmate for Wyndham Earl and his game, or is this relating to what Briggs is saying at the beginning? Bro is disheveled. He's in shambles. He thinks it's over. It's like whatever he knew, whatever happened, whatever. I still don't know what he's trying to get at, but
he doesn't either.
Yeah. So, and I don't even know if bro is there. What's the throne he's sitting on? He's in another dimension. He's got a triangle predator-looking laser beam tattoo. There's so many things going on. Was that a spaceship? Was that a being traveling through? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I love that we're getting there now. We're dealing with these things. So, I don't know. Interesting of, Project Blue Book being dropped. I feel like this is... Why bring this up if we're not going to get into, like, UFOs and or things from space? I feel like that this is the only reason to bring this up, is that, we stopped looking at it in 1969, but actually, never mind. It's way more important. We just told the public we stopped looking at it and whatever.
Right. I do think that there I completely get it. I do think that he kind of dispels that notion with what he says about Twin Peaks specifically. Whenever he's like, unofficially, we continue to examine the heavens above as before, or in the case of Twin Peaks, the earth below.
Below.
Yeah,
yes, it didn't hit me below. But
we have been searching for a place called the White Lodge. Enter the men who will keep you from knowing everything.
Yes,
but if
you're
ready, we can go ahead and jump on into a scene by scene, because we'll start there. It's not like this is something we're going to have to wait for. This is the opening scene of the episode where we start on a star field, flames burst, and there we see Major Briggs sitting on a stone throne in the woods. It almost looks more like a jungle with how vibrant they've depicted it here. One of the only things that might have been so vibrant that they were unable to transfer it to the 4K look that they've got the rest of the episode. It's a little fuzzy, which I thought was funny, and kind of aged it a little bit for me. which is fun. I like that. I like feeling something's age. But he says he remembers stepping from the flames, a vague shape in the dark, and then nothing else until he found himself at the 2-day-old campsite. And the Major sits in the sheriff's conference room with Truman and Cooper, and Dr. Hayward photographs the back of Briggs's neck, as we see there 3 triangular scars in perfect proportion behind the Major's right ear. And the Major also recalls seeing the image of a giant owl. And they're like, a giant owl? How big? He says, big enough to cloud my mind and memory.
Okay.
He's like, that motherfucker was so big, I can't remember anything else.
And also, his previous memories are perfectly remembered. He can remember every sensation, every smell, taste, whatever. They are just there for him. I love how he says that. He's like, oh, well, maybe you've forgotten. He's like, no, actually, I am a perfect...
It's he's like there.
Yeah, he's like, my brain is different, and I understand on a different level than everyone else.
I'm built different, my friend.
But man.
R.I.P. your grandma, but I'm built different.
So he said that he walked through the flames and ended up back at the campsite? Because whenever I saw him appear, he appears back in his home, for the first time. He disappears from Coop and he's gone for 2 days, and then boom, he's back. So this would be cool, I guess, if he disappears in the woods and he comes back in the very same spot, but it is still 2 days later, whatever. Coop's gone, and then he's like, what the fuck? He's like, like, what the hell? He thinks maybe it is still the same day, whatever. But then, how does he go from the woods to his house? Did he just walk? Or bro seemed like he actually teleported. Like, he has a ability now. He is not he's not a human any longer. I don't know. Right. Like, he appeared in his home. So I'm wondering... And in a outfit that looked like a pilot's outfit as well. So it's like a bunch of weird things going on with his reemergence and stuff. But this triangle thing, at least to me, for some reason, it feels good. It feels like it has a very negative connotation, or like this could be like
it's a scar, so it's
like Bob's mark, or like he has been touched by Bob or touched by something, and this is but I feel like we've seen people that have been touched by Bob before. And I don't know. There's never been a mark before. Maybe it's been there. They just haven't been paying attention. But I don't know. It feels like maybe he thinks it's bad. He doesn't know what it is either. But I feel like I feel like this is a good being trying to help him for some reason. Is why it feels like this is what like transported him to and from.
Right. Like this granted him access almost.
Like a port, like it's maybe it's not even a bean, maybe it's just a portal, or like just a trap. I guess the triangle thing is still kind of very much up in the air for me, quite literally up in space, I guess. But I guess the way Briggs is feeling though, he's like, I don't know, like he knew these two dudes would walk through the door right after he says this. Like he's like, all right, I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to try to tell you what I know, and whatever, but...
That information, as I continually tell myself, is classified. Yeah, it's... I love Major Briggs here, man. It's a great episode for him. It's a great episode in general, but Cooper suggests he start at the beginning, and the Major's like, all right, have you heard of Project Blue Book? And Cooper's like, yes, of course. And Harry Truman's like, no, what's that? He said, he doesn't actually say that, but you can tell he doesn't know quite as well. The Air Force investigation into UFOs that ended in 1969. Officially. Unofficially, there are those of us who continue to examine the heavens above as before. Or, in the case of Twin Peaks, the earth below.
Yes. Yes.
And he says they are searching for a place called the White Lodge. And Cooper's like, oh, perfect, tell me more. And they're interrupted by two other officers who, on orders from Colonel Riley, take the Major. And I love that. I love Sheriff Truman here being like, all right now, this is a citizen of my good town. I love this man. He's like a brother to me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare. And, Briggs is like, it's fine. He's like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then this, what? I don't know what this is. This feels like the little, and this in general, the picture that they have afterwards, and then after Briggs leaves, and then the little water droplets going up. Everything about this first thing is so weird, but the feeling I get is Briggs is he has something, I don't know, something has changed within him. He knows everything that's about to happen. Like, he's like, all right, I'm going to try to tell you this stuff. He can't quite get the words out. He's like, there's information that's so great, so big, so whatever. And like, he feels like he's trying to tell them, he couldn't quite get there, but he's like, all right, let me just get to the facts. He's like, all right, we're looking for a place, called the White Lodge, blah, blah, blah. And then like instantly White Lodge is mentioned, or like the ground below, boom, they walk to the door, get him. And I feel like, were they already on their way to get him, or because he's saying this, that they're entering the room and going to get him now? It feels like it was that. Yeah. It feels like it's that. They knew he was going to say this at that time, and they had to grab him out of the room. So, and then he says, we'll continue this conversation at a later date. It feels like he's saying this in a way where he might know he's going to like die and never come back, and he's not going to get the chance to say anything, but I hope not. I hope, I hope he is telling the truth and is saying, because it feels like he does know that he will talk to them again. Like, he has some future sight, I guess, is what I like, or something now. But yeah, I hate that he just kind of was taken away and then never seen again. Like, this is it for this episode and nothing more. But yeah, this obviously, I don't know. This is the most juice, I feel like, of the episode, most theory juice.
Oh yeah, and this is
for sure. So
the White Lodge and everything surrounding it is definitely the new Who's Bob sort of, and not in the exact same way, but just kind of like because Bob's not completely gone. Obviously, we watched him leave. We watched him leave his body. So there's still that looming threat, but the search for the White Lodge is definitely the juice of the back half of this season. But
the only reason the government searches for things usually is it gives them the upper hand on the enemy. It's usually a weapon or some power. So it feels as if, maybe their goal is to control the White Lodge, and then they try to do that, and then it just doesn't work, because that's not how it works. But I feel as if that's the government's their reasoning for getting it. They think that they can control it and use it, I feel like, but I don't think that that's what it is. I feel like it's at least right now, the White Lodge feels like a place in between realms, sort of thing, where people from Earth and people like the Giant and whatever,
like
from
a pocket
people,
dimension.
And you got to go through the White Lodge maybe first to get to Earth, or
vice versa.
From Earth, yes. So that's what it feels like right now. And I've never thought of below Twin Pit. This is a very interesting word, because I've always thought of just the woods, the logs, I don't know, everything above. But what's below? What the fuck is below? What does that mean? What is the only like below? I mean, fucking the waterfall is like the one thing. Is like the one thing that's coming back. This river, this waterfall, it's in the intro. It's there. I don't know. It's creepy. It's eerie. I feel as if there's like, I don't know. You go into the waterfall. There's in video games you always go behind the waterfall. There's a secret back there. It'd be awesome. But that doesn't feel below. That's not like below. That's just it's below the cliff, but it's not below the land. So that But we've never been anywhere. There's never been like a cave or like a tunnel. I can't think of anything in the past where anyone's gone below
the
Earth.
Well, and it might it might not be as literal as the Earth below, literal, but like
just this.
There's
location.
something mystical about this place, and it is
versus space. Yeah, looking up, and they're like, no, we actually want to.
We have to look down.
It
is
that's
here.
True. That's true. Doesn't have to be
but
quite literal.
I also don't want to dispel the notion that there isn't literally anything below. That also insinuates like hell, which is kind of a herald. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. This fucking bookshelf, the secret little, is it just that? Is it just a little bookshelf? I don't know why. I thought that this was a secret tunnel entrance, where he could just go and sleuth and spy whatever the fuck.
You did think that a little bit more when you thought he could be Bob.
That's true. So, but, I mean, they didn't show that book. Why show that bookcase? Why show it like open in a weird? I don't like it. There were just books there. I feel like it could. That is probably all it is. But like, and then to never reveal it, it's like he died. I don't know. And maybe it's just because he's dead and it's over with. But like, I don't know. And then the house, his neighbor, their house just changed. Oh, those people don't live there anymore. It's a different person. That kid never exists. It's like, yeah, so the Herald and that situation is still fucky. Yeah. But yeah, I guess the land, I don't know, this land of I'm wondering the seat or the throne in the jungle that we're seeing Briggs in or on. It felt to me as if this was like a different realm. Like this was maybe the White Lodge or like the. It didn't feel like the White. It felt like very much more outside. But maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe it is a.
Maybe it's a glorious outside. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not an actual house or
not a lodge,
structure.
a literal lodge. Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna need Briggs to come back,
keep
hopefully.
Keep talking a little bit, Briggs. All right,
little rescue mission. I hope maybe they're like, we need to go save him from the feds. We need to get him out of there. But yeah. So this is, I don't know. I need a very, very lengthy first scene discussion. That's for sure. But it was this one was bound to get me going.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I knew it would be. I knew it would be too. But. Yeah, they go ahead and take the Major, and as Cooper examines the photograph, a few drops of water drip onto it from the overhead sprinkler. And I do think you mentioned that, there's just something strange about it. There's something in the air a little bit. I also think that this kind of reminds us that the stuff with Bob and Leland just happened. Like
that's true.
It's within the last week that occurred. So there's still this like looming threat of Bob kind of, and I think them all looking up at the overhead sprinklers, kind of like, God damn it, we've still got that shit too. Like a little bit of that.
The picture, was it just of his scars, of the triangle scar? Like that's what they were looking at, and the water dropped directly onto the scar, or like pretty much. So like it feels as if this is just Briggs himself, like being like, hey, even though I'm leaving, I'm still here with you guys a little bit, or a giant or good force. It felt more, this didn't feel bad again, which is like, maybe this is why I feel like this triangle thing is like a good, or like you're on the right path sort of thing. Like, yes, like this, I don't know. It felt like from the beyond. This is a message from the beyond. And I guess it could be good, bad. It could be Bob being like, hey, I have control now. Like, yeah, this is me. I am in the White Lodge currently, and I'm fucking Satan himself, basically. He was just a demon before, but now he's king shit of the White Lodge, or whatever that happens to be. But yeah, it felt like this was a good side of being like, hey, this is the right path.
The path is before you. You just have to follow it. Yeah, that's it. I like it. I like it. But after this in the sheriff's office, Denise urges Ernie to make a phone call. And Cooper enters, and after Ernie's pride is challenged, he calls Jean Renault. He tells him, "Yeah, I got an out of town buyer. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. We got it, John. I'll be
Ernie Johnson doesn't suck up to any schmuck or what? Yeah, this
Ernie
this
Johnson
guy.
Yeah, fucking Ernie. Fucking Ernie, bro. Yep. Yeah, he's quite the fella.
Yeah, he's clearly got the hots for Denise. I feel like he just doesn't want to.
He's not comfortable enough with his sexuality to accept that he's attracted to a trans woman. That's okay. It's okay, Ernie. Welcome to the light. Hey.
I feel like I don't know. He's slowly coming around. I guess the reactions that he gets, he never explicitly says anything, but like the facial reactions he gives of like every time.
He's confused by how much he's attracted to Denise.
Yes.
That is something that is like, and he's not the only one who's confused by how much they're attracted to Denise.
That's very true.
I'm pretty sure Harry is also to some degree attracted to Denise.
Yes. Yes. These twin. I don't know. Harry's just lived in Twin Peaks his whole life. He's had no Project Blue Book. What the fuck is this? Trans women. There's so much going on here. But he's like, it's like no, this
UFOs. Trans women.
Yeah. I guess that's quite the jump. I guess crazy with the where the show can take me.
I know, but you're right. That is absolutely what's going on for Harry Truman. He's like, oh my fucking god, the world just keeps expanding. Demons inside of people's bodies, UFOs, trans women.
No, that's not a good to group trans women in with demons.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not what I was trying to go for.
Not what I'm actually. Not that those things are in any way similar. Just that they are expanding Harry's worldview.
He's being woken. I don't know. He's experiencing the world now. Quite a lot more than he was.
The world came to Twin Peaks. I love Denise, and Denise, challenges Ernie's manhood a bit, and Ernie sucks it up and calls. So there we go. And elsewhere in the station, Andy enters, walks right past Lucy, and encounters Dick Tremaine. Who tells him about visiting the Happy Helping Hand Adoption Agency to find that Nikki's records were sealed and returned to the orphanage. And Andy and Dick plan to visit the orphanage and are like, all right, let's go. So they just go immediately. They're like, fuck it, we're going. And Lucy tells Cooper she has checked all the personal columns in national newspapers and found nothing that looked like a chess deal and no name like Wyndham Earle. So got that looming. It doesn't look like a response yet.
Oh, it's coming. It's on its way.
It'll be there soon.
Yeah, be delivered in a bit different of a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, damn, this is sick. I guess to know like this is how they did it before. I don't know. This is not the first time that it seems like this has happened, because I guess he did make a move in the paper, and he could just be like, all right, Lucy, check the paper again, and see for the next move. But it feels like this has been something that has happened before. This is not the first time they're going through this chess shit. I don't feel like. So, but it did kind of feel like a side story because of just it. I don't know. It was just chess moves. There wasn't any murders, or I don't know. There wasn't. It was just kind of like, all right, things are getting a little spicy or whatever, but now, my only question is if Wyndham Earle is on his own, and that's just it. He's just kind of a fucked up dude, whatever. But we have seen that it's like people thought that Leland was just insane and crazy, but it actually was Bob controlling him and doing everything. So it's like, is this another? Maybe it's not Bob. Maybe it's I don't know, Jim. In Wyndham Earle, that's making him do all these things, and then because it'd be the in my head, the storyline I saw was like it seems that Wyndham Earle is like the next big bad sort of thing. You're like the White Lodge is there and Bob is still there, but it's like Wyndham Earle is the immediate threat to Twin Peaks.
The White Lodge is more of a mystery as opposed to a literal on the ground. That is going to fuck us up.
And they used to be partners. So like at one point they were friends. So I feel like Coop, he wouldn't want to like kill Wyndham, or he doesn't want to kill him at all. He like eventually just arrest him would be the goal, whatever. Yeah. But I feel like Coop's actual goal would be like to help him or save him. And if there is some bad spirit in him now that he's gained the knowledge of how Bob works, whatever, he's like, oh no, like maybe we can fix this instead of, I don't know. So like I'm wondering if that'd be really cool to see instead of like Leland's demise, or see how a Bob torments and destroys a soul, to see like one be saved from one of
that would be cool. That would be cool. Get a little bit of a Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi moment. Casts aside his sword and I like the idea. I like it. But we'll move on to the Double R Diner, where Ed drinks some coffee, and as Norma approaches to check on him, he places the tip in her hand along with a note that says, "We need to talk."
Yes.
very melodramatic and super subtle.
Hank has not seen any of this.
No,
by the
never,
way.
never would, never could. How could he?
No,
the lingering handhold might be worse than you just leaving it on the table for her.
Yeah,
bro.
like, huh? Or just saying it quietly. He couldn't have heard you. I don't know. Just
you'd have been better off whispering it, bro. Like,
because
I don't know.
you have to talk to her to order food. I don't like. But hey, it's they're cute. I love this. This is a
great development for Ed and Norma here.
Yeah.
We get big leaps for them this week, and then an immediate backslide. So
Yes.
we'll see about it. But at the Johnson household, Shelley feeds Leo as the introduction of Invitation to Love is heard, and Shelley complains that it was Bobby's turn to feed Leo, and Bobby claims, "Hey, I've got shit to do, honey. I got practice." And she's like, "It's not football season anymore." He goes, "Baseball."
Damn. Yeah. Does he actually play baseball, or was that just a lie that he said to get out of there? Like, because he just went over to the Ben's office, right? Like, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's. I don't know what he's playing at.
I think he's just trying to ruin this I think he's all right,
might be claiming he came from baseball practice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, and that's why
he had to it was your turn to feed him. Why hadn't he been fed yet?
I see. Gotcha. But yeah, he's I don't know. Bobby's gone. He's getting back into I don't know, himself. Feels
which
like
is
it's
unfortunate. You always
he was on a good streak.
He was on a good streak, and the thing is that you don't want. I think that this is a consequence of the show needing to extend. I think this is one of the characters that ends up kind of suffering for it. To keep storylines. I think in a show where so much was changing so fast and they had to do shit, there was some stuff they decided to kind of fall back on. And Bobby continually being Bobby, I think, was one of those things. Because they've clearly been having a tough time figuring out how to keep Shelley even in the season.
Yeah, it's just
until they know what to do with Leo, she's just kind of around.
That's
and
true.
That really blows. So like that's one of those they need Bobby to kind of drive stories forward by being a fucking douchebag, which sucks.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. It's there's seemingly the tapes and stuff that was just to get a job from Ben. Like, how do you not look into more? Like, did they? I'm trying to remember. Like, did they found the boot, new shoes, and then found? But like, was it just one pair of shoes that they found, and that was it, or like, was there the idea that they found a bunch of tapes, or like, was this
I think
just,
they found one?
It was just this is it. So they don't know. I guess there's more. They thought. I guess maybe Bobby thought this is the only one out there, but like. I don't know. I thought we were gonna finally get into the Mike and all the shoe connection maybe and the tapes and more into that. But I guess well I'm assuming we will.
Just the one tape. That's like that Leo managed to get on. On Ben here, but yeah. Regardless, Bobby is continuously. A douchebag here. He tells her that he is not coming back, that he has better things to do than bathing Leo Johnson. And Shelley's like, "What? And I don't have better things to do?" And he goes, "It doesn't look like it to me." And Shelley slaps the fuck out of him. Huge victory, and Leo drools.
Yes. Oh, damn. Yeah, poor Shelley. It does in kind of in both senses of like in just I feel for her just in the show, and then also like in the meta sense of like the show just can't really do much with her until Leo is back awake, and then like we're waiting for Leo to reactivate, and Shelley will just be feeding it. Yeah,
there could have been an interesting. I feel like they could have done a Steve Harrington season 2 of Stranger Things type of thing with Bobby. I think that in season 1, Bobby is a bitch. Like I think that you do not like you're not supposed to like Bobby. You can like Bobby. I'm not trying to say that like nobody should. I'm sure people like Bobby in the first season, but you like him because he's a dick. You like him because of what he brings to the story. And I think that if they had evolved him to kind of grow up, I think it would have been interesting, especially after the conversation he had with his dad. It's one of those things where, but the other thing again is that it's only been like 3 or 4 weeks or something like that since all of this has happened. So it's a lot, like it's a lot that's happening fast. It's not like it's been a year. It hasn't. There's not a lot of time to be growing up, which is why I also understand why things haven't changed much.
Yeah, but gotta remember that, I guess. But no, it would have been cool to see Bobby. I don't know, because Briggs is on this. Had that told him I see good things in your future. And things are really coming up. And I thought, I don't know, it did feel like a new kind of chapter for him a little bit, but. I don't know.
Well, and they're doing a good job of showing the holes. There's cracks in his facade every once in a while. Like whenever he did come home and found his mom in the dark and was like, "My dad, Dad told me about this," and he's like, "He's not." Dad's definitely a weird guy, but he's got a lot more going on between the ears than most people do. There's so he is making developments. I guess if there's any one thing about the literal development of some of the characters, I think Bobby's development does suffer in service of the show continuing on a little longer than it was probably supposed to.
But hey, I mean, it's okay. I'm hoping the tapes and stuff will get a little more back in there. Maybe this is all he is. I don't know. And it's just kind of... I thought there was going to be more maybe between Shelley and Audrey a little bit. And maybe some jealousy, or maybe a good way to get Shelley and Audrey some time together.
Yeah, that would be nice too. It's...
But yeah, it doesn't... It seems that Bobby's just kind of well... Shelley, you were nice while Leo was completely whatever. It was fun for a little bit, but I'm Bobby and I'm moving on now, as he just kind of seems to do. But
it's definitely seeming like I'm thinking about it. As far as the back half of the season, ever since, I mean, it's not like this has never not been a problem, but at least Audrey, ever since Audrey got back from being kidnapped. Pretty sidelined.
Yeah.
Shelley with Leo, very sidelined. Norma and Ed's storyline's been completely pushed aside until today.
Donna's gone. Donna is actually
where the fuck
been gone.
Is Donna?
Yeah. James, who kind of cares on? Yeah, I see what what you're talking about.
We've gone downhill a lot with a lot of them. But the thing is, I was talking even more specifically about the women in the story. Nadine's one of the most prominent women.
She might get the character nod this episode, which
is she could. She could.
Yeah. Which is
we got Lucy's whole, but even Lucy's been sidelined in her own story right now because Dick and Andy are doing their thing. So it's one of those things where one of the things that's perhaps that does age this show a bit is that it is the dudes, the fucking boys.
Lynch leaves and the women suffer. Look at that. I don't know. Coincidence?
Look at that.
I don't know.
I think not. No, but yeah, that's why I'm like, it is interesting to think about. I mean, it might have literally happened when Madeline got killed, and then from then on, it was no more.
Women are just all right, you know what? Men fucking suck. We're just dying left and right. We actually just gotta get away. And Nadine's kind of the only one in there because she doesn't know what's going on at all. She thinks it's 15, 20, I don't even know how many years ago. How old is Nadine?
18?
She thinks she's 18. Yeah. Well, she right now, I guess, but how old is her,
Oh, I don't
How old
know.
was she?
Mid-40s?
Yeah, so it's been,
40?
Yeah. But I put in the box, I put Super Nadine.
Super Nadine.
Or
and she did exactly what we've been begging her to do, which is beat the fuck out of somebody.
I think I even asked for this. I'm like, I need Nadine to just, it's expected. I think I might have even said, it's expected for Big Ed to be the muscle, and then Nadine actually coming in and weighing down. I did not expect it to be in defense of Ed. This was the perfect, I feel situation for it to actually go down. But yeah, man, the women have definitely like suffered.
They've been
quite
sidelined hard. They have been sidelined hard, but
this is sad. And I guess Shelly could be reactivated here, but not for a good reason. So we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, we shall. But elsewhere, James phones Ed and asks that the money from his savings account be sent to him at Wally's hideout, the bar on 96. And Ed's like, James, it's only $12 in here, and he's like, yep, that's enough. I just need that.
Send whatever it is.
Just send it then. And Evelyn enters and is like, everything okay? You homesick? And James is like, haha, no.
Yeah.
And he tells her about Laura and is wanting to run away from Twin Peaks. And Evelyn kisses him. It's then that they hear Jeffrey leaving, and she tells James that she needs his help.
Yeah.
More of this. More of this bullshit.
Donna will 100%, I feel like, walk in on James and I don't even know her name. Evelyn, thank you. Yeah, you just said, yeah. I see where what this can turn into, I feel like, but like it's just been it's away from Twin Peaks. It's like I'd rather get back to the other story.
Yeah, no,
but it's not bad. It's not like all bad. But it's just kind of like whatevs. But
I almost just wish it would lean a little bit more into anything. It's been so meandering so far. You know, that the leaps we do make in this episode are the most interesting as far as the storyline is concerned.
Yes.
Because we've just been doing the same thing for about 3 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's been like...
It's just been lovey-dovey.
Yeah. Thank you.
You fix it so good. No one else could do it.
Nobody fixed it like you.
Yeah.
And you know the brother being like, and he, or the quote unquote brother, not actually a brother. I hope. Going, he beats her every night. I'm gonna do something about it one day. You know, it's just been. It's just been that. But yeah. So I think that we're finally getting somewhere.
I hope Donna doesn't walk in at a bad time. You know, it could be a
time.
Yeah, so like I thought, you know, she's gonna catch James in the act and then be like, "Oh wow, okay, James, I see who you are." You know, whatever, we're through. But could be while brother fucker whoever serial killer guy is doing his deed. You know, maybe this is their ploy. They take in all these innocent guy. You know, she crashes a car, get someone to fix it up. They kill the guy, and then bada bing, bada boom.
Guy's got real Jack Torrance vibes. Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Ooh, yes. Something like the hair is kind of similar to. He's got the kind of stare, the eyes like downward kind of stare, like the.
He's got a little bit of that going on, and it's that's obviously off-putting.
Ooh, is that the connection? I would love that if this is like how the show is like. Bob isn't the only one. You know, like we have a Jim and a fuck or whoever else, and this is another entity over here, that fucked up guy, you know, right here, maybe they are brother and sister, and that makes it even better for whoever that fucker is.
For whatever that is. Yeah, Bob's just over there in his goddamn cuck chair watching this go down.
Yeah, lucky boy, lucky, and I'm like, so this is like the more fucked up it can be. It's either like I love I feel like this was the end of, I don't know, after it was revealed everything. It's like, well, what's more comfortable knowing? Is that a father, you know, molested and killed his daughter, or that there is some evil fuck force that is just doing this? Like, it is actually better to think that it is this, like, demon kind of taking over. So it would be nicer to know that this is a Bob-like person in that brother. Yeah, I don't know what title to really give him right now, because I don't know what I want to give. I would, so, because feels like Evelyn doesn't really like what's going. She feels like she's playing into it, you know, a little bit. So it's like, it's just not. Yeah, I don't know. No, not good over there.
It's all bad. But, But yeah, we'll head over to the Double R where Nadine sits next to Mike Nelson at the counter. And Mike tells her he does not want to know her. I'm done. I don't want this. I want you to get away from me. It's weird. I do not want to know you. And she goes, she tells him she wants to go out with him. And kisses him
so much.
I would just love it so much. She kisses him on the lips and pushes him off of his stool.
Damn. Straight up in public.
And is there something about Mike's reaction here that looks
a little bit?
He did. He was kind of into it. He was kind of into it.
Yep. He was all talk, until that moment a little bit, and maybe he was just in pure shock. Maybe he was just like, I actually cannot believe that this just happened. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Nadine,
I get good vibes off of it.
Who's the actress that plays Nadine?
Nadine is portrayed by Wendy Roby.
Yes, Wendy Roby. I don't know. She's got the legs. I won't lie. Every shot of her legs.
She's a beautiful lady. They just they've done everything they can to make her look strange.
That's, I guess, true. I don't find, it's just because of the character of Nadine that it's weird to find like Nadine attractive. But every time they show her legs, oh my God, I don't know. It's just legs. Like the cat. It's just they're just kind of perfect. So, and I wonder there are some shots where it could be a stunt double doing something, but I don't know. Is there actually a stunt double doing these things? Like whenever they do some of the crazy shots, or is it just like actually still?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
And everything.
They don't do a lot of fight scenes, so it's like I wonder how much. Yeah. How much they needed stunt doubles.
But yeah, this little kiss here though at the Double R. Yeah, it's like, Mike is a minor, so that that we are literally in the illegal territory zone, and it's kind of like the Audrey and Coop situation, but it's like Coop. I don't know. Coop and Audrey feel a little bit more okay because Coop's just a good guy, and but it's still wrong because it's just such a weird. But this is like, I don't know. Mike seems to actually I'm wondering where this leads. Does she just is this just for comedic value? Just every now she's just gonna hit on Mike for forever, and Mike's gonna be like, Nadine, fucking gross. I please, and then slow. I don't know. But
it's an issue of Archie Comics over there. Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, it's a fun side of the story, and like whenever it does intersect with something that actually matters, like this later on, whenever Hank gets his shit rocked, that's nice, But elsewhere in the Double R, Norma puts on a coat and leaves after telling a clearly suspicious Hank that she is going to run some errands. He's like, it's the middle of the rush, and she's like, consider it a test, and he's like, I will, you motherfucker, I will.
Yeah.
But elsewhere, Truman visits Josie at Blue Pine Lodge and asks why she is not moving into his place. And Josie says she is safe there and that she is no good for him. And Truman kisses her and holds her. Truman wants Josie worse than anybody has ever wanted anybody.
He's fucking a horn dog. Bro is like... He's
on her.
He's just, wants to bounce at every second of the day. I guess, he's at the office all the time. He's doing work, it's long hours, and this is his only person that he can confide with. Yeah. And I guess I get it, but man, let's
Josie's gorgeous, Josie is a beautiful, beautiful
I get
woman.
it.
But let's have some decorum.
Let's just talk first. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just talk to her first, before, because man, he almost just walks through the door, just drooling. I'm ready to go.
Looking like Leo earlier in the episode. No, he. And again, I get it, but Truman, he needs to. He's so blinded that he never listens to anything she says.
Yeah,
and the things she says sometimes are like true.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
you know,
I'm actually a slave to Catherine right now. Please help me. Like, it's almost like she's crying for help but can't say it. But then she's like, but he's all just, no, you are good for me. Trust me.
You are good. I love
this
you.
is perfect right now because you're just here with me.
And you can't leave.
Yeah, now you actually can't leave me. Actually, maybe.
That's why I'm like, it's come on, Truman, get it together, bro. But elsewhere, Audrey watches Ben's secretary run from his office in tears. And she enters to find Ben deep in his reenactment of Gettysburg.
Eesh.
And she tells him that he needs help and uses the phone to call her uncle.
Rough. This was funny, by the way. I don't know if you saw little microphone dip down right when Audrey kneeled down. From the set in I might be thinking way too, like, I don't think this is anything at all, but this is where my brain goes, is because I'm like, in this show, everything is like everything is in there for a reason.
Right,
and I thought of this isn't a goof. This wasn't a goof.
Yeah.
And this is like, because it was like, Ben is recreating a battle. It's like a set like that he's making.
Right.
They're on a set filming the show, and then they show the microphone for just a split second, and it's like right when Audrey kneels down, and then it's like, and then they raise it up. It seemed almost purposeful, like at first when I was first watching it. So my brain was literally like, okay, like this is a set. This is
show
like
shit.
and I'm like, okay, so like what the fuck's going on? Is this the start? Is this like the first seed, whatever? And then I rewind and watched again, and then it looks way more like a mistake. Like you see the microphone guy like, oh shit, and then like kind of like raise it up like at the last second.
Out of the frame.
So yeah, it was
That's
this was
funny. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it was I don't know, just a blue microphone cover, which was interesting. I don't know, it was interesting color. So I thought like Project Blue Book earlier. I'm like, this is all the things are going on. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, that's at least where my brain goes during the episodes. But
I'm glad you settled on it. Doesn't mean anything. That is good. That's development right there.
If it does come back around, I will be pissed that I actually I didn't think it was something.
All I'm going to say is always be watching the top of the screen for mic booms.
I will now. If it comes back, then
if you see another one, it is purely coincidence. That's what I'll say. They don't have anything to do with the story, and if there is another one, I will feel it will be so fucking funny.
Next episode, opening scene, boom,
more mic.
Yeah. No,
I need more microphone. Yeah, no, but Norma visits Ed, and they declare their love for each other.
Yes.
This gives me my favorite shot of the episode. It's when they're lingering on their shoes, and the jacket drops to the floor. Right, I love it. I think it's adorable.
Later. That can come later. Don't worry about it. She's like, all right, your turn, Ed.
We gotta talk. Yeah, don't worry about it.
She's like, actually, we got other things to attend to.
Now I am going to see this
also, Hank cucking himself too, letting this happen completely, and then letting Norma leave before, like stopping it. Interesting, if you Cucktown. Twin Peaks, big Cucktown. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
More like Cuck Peaks, am I right?
Yeah. Twin Cucks.
Twin Cucks? Excuse me? Fire Cuck with me? No,
man. I don't know. I guess Hank could have been getting over there. He couldn't, like, maybe he was just, he was trailing Norma a little behind. I don't know. Whatever. And he got there after it was over. But feels like it. I don't know. That he was like, well, maybe he didn't want Norma to be around while he was just fucking wailing on Ed. But I don't know. Seems like something's there.
Something going on. But in Truman's office, Hawk tapes a transmitter to Ernie's abdomen, and Ernie, visibly nervous, claims he suffers from hyperhidrosis when Hawk complains about his sweating. And he says, it's involuntary, it just happens. I'm like, that's how all sweating is.
That is
Ernie
true.
starts, you don't sweat on purpose.
And if you do, honestly,
You've
good
got
on you.
talent.
Like
You've
you're
got
a
talent.
monk probably.
Yeah.
You're I don't know. That's control.
You figured something out that none of us can comprehend. But Ernie starts to recall Korean War experiences and how it pertains to his hyperhidrosis. Okay. And Cooper makes Ernie review his plan. He's like, "Hey, Ernie, shut the fuck up, okay? You're going to take Denise to Deg Dug Farm. You're going to meet Renault. You're going to set up the meet. You're going to get out of there so we can go arrest him." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, cool. And Cooper's like, "God, boys, I really wish I could be out there with you fellas. I miss this shit. I'm fiending for a hit of law enforcement." And great direction here. That I was surprised maybe you hadn't considered, or maybe thought it was like I didn't even consider it whenever I watched it for the first time. But yeah, like him being like, "You know what? You're a Twin Peaks deputy now. You're hired." I love it. I love it,
sir. Deputy Dale Cooper. It rolls off the tongue so much better than Special Agent Dale Cooper. I'm not gonna lie. And even though I like him to have more power and to be in the FBI and he can do a little more, Deputy Dale Cooper, it just feels more right. It means
it does fit.
He's got to stay in Twin Peaks. You know, that's where his job is now. So, oops, sorry, can't leave now.
Gotta stay.
Yep. You're contractually obligated. So that's But yeah, I love this little. This was the other character. If it's not Super Nadine, it's Deputy Dale Cooper.
I like it. I like it.
I think Nadine. She's not going to get a lot of chances. I don't feel like. And this one was just. I find it was just the one. It's a one pure moment of it happening. So I think I'll go with Nadine because I don't think she'll get many other chances. And Coop, I think he's already gotten his flowers and will for the continual future. So
yeah. Coop's the constant. But yeah, he pins the deputy badge to himself. Numbered 13. Deputy badge number 13. Not super important, but something that does recur a little bit.
That's just
number.
An unlucky number. That's just Interessante.
I love how respectful the Twin Peaks fandom article is. It makes me very, very happy. As far as any time Denise comes up, it is always as right as one can possibly be. Says here, Cooper pins deputy badge number 13 on as Denise enters, dressed as a man and calling herself Dennis. I like that. That's a good way to put it. That is a respectful way to put it.
And Denise was waiting right outside that door. She was literally waiting for the perfect moment
for her
to enter.
Cue. Yeah.
And boom. I mean, couldn't have hit the cue any better.
Fitting. Love David Duchovny as Denise. Just absolutely adore him as Denise. So ridiculously good.
Just an attractive human being,
Very attractive. Love
when
David
you can do both like this. I mean, yeah, that's just crazy. Like this isn't even. And this isn't even it. Like, it's crazy that we're saying, like, Denise, but in real life, this dude's just a cis man, which is
this is
unbelievable.
As far as the actor is concerned, this is a more honest portrayal of himself, which is funny because it doesn't feel like it in the context of Denise. It does feel false, which is really, really incredible. I gotta give it to David Duchovny.
Hey. I was maybe thinking of going Don S. Davis, for good old the performance at the beginning. Which
David Duchovny is as long as he is playing Denise, he is a fair pick, and I think I might go with Denise.
Yeah, we gave him the double
my character.
We gave him the double performance nod last episode.
No kidding.
Yeah, was it? Double performance last episode. And I gave Briggs the character. You gave the character to Denise, and I gave the performance to Denise. So,
all right.
Yeah.
I think I'll go performance Denise this week. I'll go David Duchovny. Love me some David Duchovny as Denise. But it's because I think I'm debating characters still. I've got a few that I like, but regardless, we will push forth. Where wind blows through the trees as Dick and Andy enter the office of Dorrit Home for Boys while everyone is at lunch. Andy going, "Where is everybody?" Dick being like, "They're out to lunch." let's go to the files. He's got his fucking fedora and trench coat on. He's real sleuthy. I expect nothing less from the head of men's fashions at Horn's department store.
This is true. He's got an outfit for every situation.
He does. He's got it on him like that. I will give him that. But Dick searches the files and finds the file he needs. Nicholas.
I don't know if this is like searching through the ends, and it's all last names. And then they go, yes, our little Nicky. Is Nicky's last name, does it start with an N? Or
no, they did. It's Nicky Needleman.
Okay. So his last name is actually.
Needleman.
I thought Nicky is known. Oh, okay, Needleman. Okay, I thought that was just the previous last. Nope, not Needleman.
Whenever they were doing they were like in. I thought we were gonna do a bit about how stupid he is for searching through the last names for Nicky, and then they were like, no, let's just make him a double N so that it's just you're not confused. They're looking for Nicky. But
Nicky is just so bad. He's such a bad kid. He's just the last name's been given up. He's known as Nicky.
Now he's just one. Now he's like Cher.
Yep.
Or Beyonce or Zendaya.
Satan. Some would say, maybe he is the devil. That is what Andy is this is why, Andy in the back of his head, that's what he sees. He sees the literal devil walking on earth in his head. So that's why Andy's nervous as hell. This is, he knows how to shoot now at the drug bust later. He's honestly
Nicky's in trouble.
This is not good. I don't know. I love this little interaction. Also,
it is funny.
2 plants are in this office. One a snake plant, one a monstera, and I have both of them. It felt just really cool to have both of these plants, and then to get the fucking Woody drop. Come on. I mean,
Woody.
I don't know.
Woody. I knew you would love that. I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And what's cool is that this predates Toy Story, which means that if there is any inspiration, the people who made Toy Story might like Twin Peaks
100%, because Dick looks like Buzz. He kind of he's the slicked back, he's and he's always out counter to Woody's when the future, when
Dick
Woody's in the past.
Like Buzz.
Yes.
I'm fucking weak.
Yes.
Oh.
It's I 100. It's not just my headcanon. This is factual knowledge that whoever made Toy Story, the early goings of Pixar, whoever those people are and wrote that story, yes, they watched Twin Peaks. I feel like it's just, they're in the game, they're making media, they're making art.
They're around.
They know that, so yeah, I feel like it's very likely that they like Twin Peaks. And I don't know. Andy, Woody, his name is. I don't know. I don't know. I can't just take it as a coincidence.
Andy's a deputy. Andy's a sheriff's deputy. That's all that goes towards it.
Pixar is so connected to. They have this
everything,
weird, Yeah. So it's I feel like they love the Twin Peaks.
Let me see what I can't find. Let me see if I can't find any thin connections here.
Toy Story Twin Peaks. Oh, it might be I guess I don't know. There's what? There's a reference to Twin Peaks in Toy Story 2? No way. Where? According to IMDb, there's a reference to Twin Peaks in Toy Story 2. Conversely, the Twin Peaks wiki lists Toy Story 2 as a movie that is referenced in Twin Peaks. Does anyone know what this reference is? I couldn't spot it. Blah, blah, blah. The only one I can think of is the Triple R Ranch reference related to the Double R Diner. The Triple R Ranch. What is that? Is that a Toy Story thing?
I don't know.
That Triple R Ranch doesn't really ring a bell for me. But it's interesting that there's been other people that have asked this question. I don't know.
Ooh, careful looking. Be careful.
Yeah, that is. I already hit the X. It was one. Okay. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I scrolled down a little bit further, and there were 2 photos that I was like, "You cannot see that. You cannot see that."
Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay, I'm glad. I took one Reddit post of Toy Story 2.
Ooh,
that was already dangerous.
If you'd have scrolled just a little bit further down past that, you would have gotten something pretty fucking massive.
No bueno. That was a dangerous one there. But I don't know. There has to be. There's something there.
There's something
I feel
in
it
the water.
in my bones. I don't know. This one is just it is my headcanon. I don't want to, I don't know if it is actual fact, but I will believe it till the day I die.
Nope, it's facts. It's fact.
So,
Nope, it's true.
Has to be. It just has to be.
He starts to read the file as a couple enter and introduce themselves as the Brunstons. They're like, "We're here to see Donnie," and they're like, "Donnie's ill."
Donnie's dead, actually. Yeah, literally, that's what he's. Donnie's dead.
I also love that they're like, "He was just fine yesterday." I'm like, "What the fuck? How do people get sick for you guys? Is it a slow thing that happens over the course of multiple days, bro? I wake up sick sometimes."
Yeah, damn. Every time I get sick, I guess it's just a slow onset. I know every time it's coming, and I am. Yeah, it's,
I know every time it's coming for me, but like whenever someone is sick at work, I'm like, "Oh, you didn't seem sick yesterday."
Yeah, I mean, no, it's just not how. I don't know. I guess in perfect health yesterday. I guess going from perfect health to dead, or just like to be, I don't know, like that. That may be quite the jump, but still, yeah, it is. That's just not how the human body. I don't know.
Poor little Donnie.
Yeah.
Not feeling well.
Nope.
And also might lose out on adoptive parents because of it. But
literally no
fucking
home.
dick.
Yep. Literal dick. Buzz Lightyear.
Are you still seeing this dick? Yeah. But Donna visits Ed and asks about James. And Ed tells her about James's phone call and gives her the money to take to the bar on 96. And after she leaves, Ed turns to Norma, who kisses him and leaves. Ed closes the door and turns around to see Hank, who begins to beat him.
No.
Shortly after, Nadine enters and has to protect her mans. Absolutely destroys Hank, beats the ever-loving fuck out of him, and then comforts Ed by holding him close.
Yep. You big bully, Hank. I mean, in Nadine's head, this is just high school bully. Hank,
yeah, high school bully Hank.
And I mean, still absolutely taught him a lesson, and just sent him back to. I mean, I'm curious. Like, is this beef squashed? Like, I don't feel like it's over between Ed and Hank, But I feel like
Hank got his shit rocked. Ben's got protection.
Yeah, that is true.
Ben. Ed's got protection.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, the next step, like, is Hank like actually like fuck? Like, I actually have to let Ed just.
I gotta
fuck
go back
my wife.
with a gun.
He's like, oh, true. I guess maybe that is he just kills them both. No, that's not happening. Can't happen. Hank has to die. Actually, I did wish. Who was the old fuck? That died from sex, that got married or whatever.
The mayor, yeah.
I wished him dead, and he died pretty damn quickly. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of.
We officially putting it out there that we wish Hank dead.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I kind of want to see. I want to test the waters a little bit.
I would like to see it. Yeah, no.
Let's see. I mean, Hank. Yeah, Hank would be one. I'd be fine. See you later. Alligator. Just go swim with the fishes. Toss them in that river. Toss them down the water. Whatever needs to happen. I can't think of anyone else who I would like to die. Ooh, creepy brother serial fuck. Yeah, maybe even James. That could be kind of sick. Maybe James.
You're like, I'd be interested in seeing James die.
No, James kill that guy.
I know.
But no, I guess he's in danger though. So I don't want him to, but like maybe it is a possibility. But I still kind of hope not. Even though he's been a side factor, I kind of still want him in the show, and I want Donna and him to kind of. I don't know. I like Donna, and I like
Donna a lot too. I just want her to be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I guess she's. It's a bad situation of going out into whatever fuck town this is. So
it's rough.
I'm gonna not think about it until it comes up. But yeah, Hank, you're on the list. You're officially
you're on the list. You made my shit list, buddy.
Yep. Sorry, dude. Nadine, she still beat the shit out of you, and that's not enough.
Not enough. Yeah. I discovered as soon as it happened that it wasn't enough. I need you dead.
I need her to crush his head in her thighs like a watermelon. Just boom. Actually,
you and her legs.
Gone.
That's fucking hysterical.
I don't know. I can't get them out of my head. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of crazy.
I love it. I love it.
It's maybe the cheerleader uniform too. You know?
It doesn't help.
It
doesn't help anything.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird stuff going on. The redhead.
A lot going on.
Yeah,
I'm confused. The way Ernie feels about Denise, I feel about Nadine.
Yes,
right now.
yes, that is true. So, and that's why I think Ed hasn't quite left. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, her in this cheerleading uniform all the time. Yeah. He's like, hold on a minute. Like, there's a reason there's a reason I married her. He's like, so yeah, I don't know. I think this is Ed's even confused, but not anymore. Maybe not. I don't know.
He's got clarity of purpose, but
yeah.
In his office, Ben tells Bobby about a Civil War battle, and Audrey opens the door and peeks in as Ben addresses Bobby as General Meade. And Bobby says, I got to talk to President Lincoln about stuff. And Ben's like, all right, very well. And he leaves. And outside, Bobby tells Audrey, all right, I got to find the quote because it's fucking hysterical. Bobby, season 2, episode 13 quote. Because it was good.
He's got a lot of good lines with Audrey. I don't know. Called her, you saved my bacon last week.
You saved my bacon.
Couple episodes ago with her, and then now this one. Yeah, I don't know. Good old I think I'm thinking of the I don't know. I don't know if I remember this one.
No, I mean it's simple. It's just like good news, bad news, and it's nothing crazy. It's just one where he's like,
okay.
Bad news is your dad's fucking insane. Like it's simple. It's nothing crazy, and like I should have taken it down. I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, he says something like good news, bad news. Your dad's completely fucking lost it. And Audrey says Uncle Jerry will be home on the next plane, and Dr. Jacoby will be there tomorrow. So we got Jacoby coming back, which is nice.
I did like to hear that. And this is a perfect. Ben's going crazy. He needs that's the help he needs. So yeah, it'll be kind of a cool duo that I didn't expect to see, kind of acting off each other. Very opposite.
Uncle Jerry,
people.
Dr. Jacoby. Yeah.
Very, very opposite people there. But no, Ben and Jacoby.
Okay.
If because Ben, I feel like that's the help he needs. He doesn't need, he needs the brain to be fixed. So he's gonna
needs to snap the fuck out of it.
But yeah, I don't know, Bobby. Oh yeah, I would think that's what he said. The good news, or the good news is your dad's about to win the Civil War.
That's it.
Like
that's
that.
it.
Yeah,
yes.
It was. So
good news is your dad's about to win the Civil War. Bad news is he's lost his goddamn mind.
And the worst news is he's playing for the wrong side.
And
he's literal Confederate flags everywhere in the office right now. So yeah, it's wild.
Wild direction.
And to win the Civil War. So is this a
he's rewriting history.
Yeah. I guess is that what Bobby is saying, or does Bobby actually just not know the history and like he is just thinking?
I think he is saying. I think he is insinuating that Ben is
rewriting,
is correcting the timeline in his mind.
I see.
But as they leave, Catherine enters and goes into Ben's office, and Ben tells her to go ahead and gloat. But Catherine says she did not come to gloat. She refers to Ben as a slimy rat bastard Americanus. Do not feed.
Damn.
And then she tells him that she wants him and embraces him. You make my body hum, she says.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, hey. And Ben couldn't even believe it. He's like, you're real? Like, actually?
Okay.
He's like, fucking for real? All right, cool. And, yeah. I mean, what a couple here. She sees the South. She sees the Confederate flag. She sees all of this going on, and she's like, it makes me want you more.
Concerns me though. She concerns me more, like even more than the guy actually acting it out. Actually, I think that she's got a little bit more of that in her.
Like in real life or in
show? No, in show. In show.
Okay.
In show. Yeah, I don't know shit about Piper Laurie. I don't want to speak to that.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, in show, what she's because she's the one that still has the not insane. She's not gone off the rails. She's
she has
in
not
her
lost
mind
her mind.
thinking these things, and very okay with it. Yeah, and has a lot.
She
of
literally
power.
just indentured an Asian woman couple last episode or 2
literally
episodes ago.
Literally,
it literally just happened. So that's why I'm like, I do think that this is a little bit more close to home for Catherine. You make my body hum, she says. I love it. But
damn. Eesh. Yeah, come
Back,
here, General
back in
Lee.
the-
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
General
that's how
Lee.
she ends it. Like, yeah, like,
Jesus.
So,
Yeah, rough one. But back with the Marshes, James leads a blindfolded Evelyn to the car and lets her look at it. She says Jeffrey will be home at midnight and they drink champagne. She asks him not to leave, and he starts to remove her clothes and presses her onto the fender while he kisses her.
Yep.
And Malcolm watches nearby and laughs to himself.
Okay. Malcolm. There it is. I guess first
that's
time
his name.
I've
That's
just
his
registered it. So Malcolm, not creepy.
So what do you
serial
think
brother,
is happening here?
Yeah, it feels like this is how they lure people in more, like how Bob and Mike back in the day, we were the perfect duo, appetite and whatever. And so it feels like Evelyn is the lure and Malcolm is the kill, or the one who kills. So could be that. But I'm getting Evelyn feels like she doesn't want to be a part. Maybe, and I don't know. I guess Mike left eventually too. He severed the arm, whatever. So left that business. So maybe even Mike wasn't okay with it during the time. I don't know, but it seemed like he was. That dude's fucking. He was like, yeah, we were fucking having the time of our life, and it doesn't seem like Evelyn is having the time of her life, at all. So, yeah. I don't know how hard I want to go into this Malcolm being like another version of Bob or like a different entity sort of thing, but I don't know. I feel like they are. I would like to see like a is all evil just evil? Is it the people doing it themselves? Is it these forces? Blah blah blah.
Right.
It seems like that is kind of where it could go, and that would be really cool if it's not just Twin Peaks, But this is, for some reason, there is something special about Twin Peaks. It is a hotspot for a reason I don't know. But whether it seems that all these serial killings and stuff have happened everywhere else, I don't know. And it would be cool if that is the argument of and that these beings just go around and infect, and then once their virus or whatever is taken over enough, they can leave and go on. But because I feel like this episode had a little bit more. I don't know if it did have like where something bad was happening with a relationship, and then the storms would, the town would act up, sort of thing. I would really like.
I don't believe it did.
Yeah, I thought it was last episode. Maybe was there a connection where something was happening with over in Evelyn and their situation, and then back at Twin Peaks, the weather was even going on. Maybe
the weather was going crazy whenever Briggs came back. So like there was a whole bunch of that at the end of the last episode.
That's true. So I guess I don't. The weather and everything. It is. I don't. It feels like it'd be a cool, connection of if something were to happen over there. Like maybe next episode, it'd be really cool to see if it comes back. Like something, Donna gets there and all the shit goes down, and then it's affecting the town still somehow would be kind of cool. But that I don't really know how much more it could tie into Twin Peaks. Other than that, it could be its own story, just out of the town, and that is it. Right. But it feels, if there is a connection, that's where I would think it could kind of go.
Like with the mystical side of things, you mean?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just a greater evil influencing all these things. But so yeah, if it is that, I feel like he is her brother, and like it is that more fucked up. But then I don't know if Evelyn would. It feels it's just a ploy. Like that's just. I don't know. It's like even a weirder, like it feels like it's a cover up to not think it's weird that he's staying there for like just to tell James.
Have we even met her actual husband?
Oh, yeah. He's just like walked, like we saw him from afar, like get out of his car. Yeah, and then like he beat her one night, but we actually didn't see it happen.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no. Oh.
Chance he's not real?
Oh. Is he? Oh. Wait. Yeah, is it him? Is it just a different personality of what's his name? I already forgot. Malcolm, thank you. Is it just a different personality of him, or just not even? Because I feel like we did see someone get like out of a car or something, and like, we did, and someone's like, oh, he's home, and like, I don't know, and like or whatever. He seems like an important person too, which is interesting.
Always on the run, always always going somewhere.
So, but yeah, Marsh. That's the last name. Marsh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. But at Dead Dog Farm, we see Truman and Cooper watch Ernie, Gene, Denise, and Officer King through binoculars while Hawk listens to their conversation over the radio. And Ernie rambles about hyperhidrosis and yellow fever as Denise tries to hurry them along. And King tells Jean that, Jean, I'm calling him Gene. King tells Jean that Ernie's shirt is smoking.
Damn.
And Hawk tells Truman and Cooper that the wire's dead. King and Renault emerge using Ernie and Denise as human shields, and Cooper exchanges himself for the hostages. And Truman tells Hawk to call the state police. I'm going Coop for my character. Just real as fuck of him here.
Yep. Ooh, that's my shot, actually, is through the trees when he's like surrendering himself.
Surrendering? Hard.
I forgot about that one. But yeah, it was Super Nadine is more just because I don't think she'll get many more chances, but I feel like the actual character of this episode was the man. And instantly everyone's like, "No, Coop, don't do it." And he's like, "Nope. I've already decided." Boys. He's like, "Yep, this is how." And he's so chill in there. He's just sitting by the door, just like, "All right, well."
Straight up kicking it. Straight up kicking it. Yeah, but I love Coop. But at night, under a half moon, Evelyn leaves James's bedroom and meets Malcolm, who asks about, quote, their boy. She says he is sound asleep, dreaming of love. Lucky boy, lucky boy.
What the fuck?
And they kiss and embrace, though Evelyn is visibly not all the way into it.
Yeah.
She might actually feel guilty about what they're doing a little bit, I guess, maybe.
I wonder if, like, this is the, if it's James, if usually the people that come in are douchebags, more like Bobby, and she's like, whatever, like, this guy dying's whatever. And I don't even know if that's what's going to happen, but it feels like, that's what they're cooking towards. And then maybe James is just so honest. You have such an honest face. I know what you're thinking, whatever. And, like, you're just such a good guy. And I wonder if, this is the first time
she's winning her over a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be that. But it feels, I don't know. It feels like it's much more likely for Malcolm to have started all of this and just forced her into the situation, and it's more sick and fucked. So yeah, Hank, you need to die. Malcolm, you need to die. That's all. I don't know. That's kind of just how I feel.
2 new additions to the shit list, buddy.
Yeah. Malcolm, honestly, more than Hank, because Hank kind of makes things interesting. Back in the town, but I kind of more want him to die just so Ed and Norma can go on and do their thing. But no, Malcolm officially just can be erased.
Just eliminate it.
All good.
Just eliminate him. It's over. Fuck him. He's gone.
Deletion.
Deletion.
What's the word? Disintegrations. Yes, disintegrations are allowed. Actually here.
Yes, disintegrations this time.
Yes, disintegrate. Yes. But yeah. Hopefully, I am kind of worried for James and Donna, though. I won't lie, but I really hope Donna isn't sidelined this much, and then just it would feel. I don't think they kill them in a different town, and I don't know. It'd be, but it could happen. This could very well happen.
It could happen. Alas. Back at Dead Dog Farm, the state police arrive, and inside King suggests they deal or run. And John asks Cooper if they will deal, and Cooper tells him that his only option is to surrender. He's like, no, they're not going to deal. You just got to give up. Yep. And John debates whether to give up quietly or kill Cooper. And when asked why, he's like, Cooper's like, why? Like, what the fuck did I do to you, dog?
Yeah. Is my death so important to you? Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just a good line there.
Hard.
But
yeah, John says Twin Peaks was a quiet, innocuous bed of drug dealing before Cooper arrived. His presence threw everything into a nightmare state. The nightmare will die with you, he says.
Yeah.
And he says that the nightmare state resulted in both of John's brothers being killed, and he holds him responsible. And Denise approaches then from outside with a tray of food, and John, not recognizing her, decides to let her in. King is like, hey, we got somebody coming, and he's like, John's like, just let her in. God damn.
Yeah, let her in. Yeah, like,
let's see what it's about. And she hands him a tray of food and lifts her skirt, and they're like, whoa, how about it? A little peep show for the boys. And then
it's all about the legs.
A gun. Yeah, all about the legs.
All about the
reveals
legs.
A gun, which Cooper grabs and uses to shoot John as Denise jumps King. Truman and the troopers break for the house as John collapses dead. And Denise credits Truman with the idea of her bringing the food. Harry's like, you could...
Hey!
You could put the little waitress outfit on if you want, Denise. Like, damn.
But first time Harry has actually done great police work. Calling in the backup. Boom, instantly. Yeah. The plan, perfect. I mean, good on Harry. But maybe it was just like, hey, Denise, get back in. Yeah, actually change your uniform. This is not
like, those little. It's like he went up to her and was like, those little outfits that they wear at the Double R.
He's like, I would love to see you. I mean, it would be really good for the mission.
He clasped his hands behind his back and he started like swinging his shoulders. He's like, it'd be cool if if you threw that on and you brought them food.
Yeah, just for the mission though, like just purely for the strategic value, and that's the only reason.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah. And Ernie's just in the back, just sweating even more. He's like, bro, he's dripping. Yeah. So, but no, beautiful.
Short of breath. Needs a goddamn inhaler.
Good scene. I mean, this scene was awesome though.
Oh, great scene.
Yeah.
Great
scene.
So
I feel like it has to be. I was either going with this or the opening scene, but I'm giving Don S. Davis the performance, so I feel like that's enough for that scene. So I'll go with the end for.
I like it. I'll go with the first one then, just to kind of balance it out, because they are the two highlights to be sure. But
the Briggs brief.
Briggs briefing.
I always love to name a scene as if it was like the scene select. I don't know, like
right.
That's what I like to put in the box.
Chapters on a DVD.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I like to put in the box versus me just like describing it. I don't know. I always kind of try to give it a name.
I like that too.
But
I like that too.
I don't know what to call this drug bust. Drug bust is too boring. I feel I want to get the leg plant, the calf strap or thigh. I don't know.
See. We got the
Denise drug, but no. This one's a little harder. I don't know. Usually it's kind of just it's there.
I'm working on something.
This one's just not there.
A play on Devil in a Blue Dress.
Okay.
Waitress in a blue dress.
Okay.
Could be.
Food delivery. Let's see. Waitress. What's an wait? Just I feel like just a good old waitress. Waitress in a blue dress.
Secret agent in a blue dress, something simple like that. It could be. It's a good one. It's a good one regardless. But
the scene, I guess, I don't know. It was
scene.
Very.
It's gas.
Gave
it's
my
gas.
shot. It gave you the. I mean, this is when Cooper was really.
There's another shot during this that's hard as fuck too, which is literally the shot of them showing the gun on her leg. Like that is a great shot in and of itself. But
But yeah, what a way to. The John Renault telling him, like everything changed when you got here. It actually kind of shook Coop a little bit. He was like, wait a minute, like actually kind of true. He's like I don't think, he hasn't been the one inciting all of this, or like he's not the one doing all of it.
No,
but
it all would have happened regardless. It's just that he's,
it's like
hunting it down.
It's like, but him coming here like what Laura put out that dream, whatever, that call for help, and then he comes to town. Whatever. I feel like there's some connection of Laura and him and the beans sort of thing. And Cooper coming here, I feel like yes, himself not doing anything and everything would have happened, but it's like the beans have more of a focus on Twin Peaks than before.
Yeah, his energy brought with it trouble
a little bit. Like if Coop is he's different than other people, or like Ian Briggs is different than other people, sort of thing. And I feel like there are just sort of like NPC humans, or like bad to say, but kind of like just cattle humans, where like the upper beings don't. It's just like they're just whatever. Like they don't interact with them. They're just kind of doing their thing.
It's like they don't matter. The police say they
that
don't
sounds
matter.
bad, but yeah. But a Cooper, or a Briggs, or is kind of like it's not Cooper's fault, but him just being there gives these entities like a way to check in on everyone else more and influence more, maybe. But yeah, like would the bad Wyndham Earl wouldn't be here. Who I guess I don't know, like this random person. Is this a Twin Peaks resident? Is this someone from far away? Like just a random somebody died because Cooper is here, so
true.
It's like there are some actual effects that Cooper is putting onto the town. But I don't know. It's a weird. It's not his fault, so that's why it feels like it's more of the mystical side, or more of like because he's here, it just gives.
The energy is different. Yeah, I'm with you. But we'll head to the Johnson household, where a record player plays while Shelley is hanging out as the lights dim. And she wakes up. She gets off the couch and looks for Bobby. Mm-hmm. She finds a clown doll on the pillow of Leo's empty bed. Mm-hmm. The lights dim again, and she sees Leo standing, wearing a party hat. What? He says, "Shelley."
What?
And she screams. The lights go out.
Like, what is this? What is the implication here? Is this just Leo being super creepy, and this is just Leo tormenting Shelley for what he's done, or for what she's done to him, sort of thing? Or you're like, is this is this not Leo? How are the lights being controlled like this? Is this just to make it creepy in production? Or the only times we've seen lights and things happen in the environment differently is when a Bob or an entity is acting. Someone's doing something.
I actually do have an answer for you here.
An answer
Wyndham
you can
Earl
give.
blew up the power station.
This is actually true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the power went out.
Okay.
It's not just affecting the sheriff's station, it is affecting the town.
Very reasonable explanation here.
Yeah, the lights go out this time with an actual exposition drop here before long, where outside the darkened sheriff's station, Truman asks Lucy about a bomb report, and Lucy tells him there was a voice on the phone that said there was a bomb planted in the woods, there was a huge explosion, and the lights went out.
In the woods? Wait, the power station is in the woods, or the power station blew up and an explosion in the woods?
There was a bomb planted in the woods. Mm-hmm. That was what the voice said. There was a huge explosion, and the lights went out. Lucy called the fire department. There were two fires, one being at the power station.
Yes.
So,
okay. Big, checkmate, He did it.
He did the shits.
It seemed Cooper just to believe like this is the next move, I have to respond. But I wonder what did this man do? And what, to take the power out? I don't know. Yeah, why?
Quite coordinated.
Did he
Quite
need
coordinated.
The power to go out? Yeah.
Hawk goes to check on the generator. Coop enters the station and calls to Harry from his office.
Mm-hmm.
Harry enters. And he's like, "You know what, Lucy? You stay there, okay, honey?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sees a body
Yeah.
with long hair tied to a chair with
Yeah.
one hand pointing to a chessboard.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper says it is Wyndham Earl's next move.
Yeah. So, I mean, the actual chessboard itself, it was not a checkmate. It was still quite in the opening stages of the game. So, like, I feel, I don't think the game is over. I don't think
Game's not over yet.
Yeah. So I don't think this was the final move. But it might just seem like I think they'll deal with the reparations of this move, right? Next step they'll be like, oh fuck, or whatever actually just happened here, because I don't think it's just one murder that just sorry to whoever this fisherman, or I don't know, seemed like someone was just kind of having a day, and then they cross paths with Wyndham Earl. But
this guy was played, by the way, the body was played by Craig McLaughlin.
No.
Yeah, which is his brother.
Oh, okay. I was like, dad, or I was like, what's the relation? I'm like, yeah, what is the
Kyle MacLachlan's
that's
brother.
Awesome. That is sick.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, bro. You can finally get in the show, but you have to play a dead body. So sorry you won't have any lines, but at least you'll be
I don't
in.
think he's strictly an actor. I think he's just some.
That's
like,
true.
It's just some.
That's a perfect way,
to
actually, to get in.
It
Yeah,
is,
actually, even better.
You're dead. You're dead. But yeah, no, it's definitely it's a big moment, and were there any pieces taken off the board? Like, did Wyndham Earl make a move that knocked over?
Oh shit! I guess I didn't look that closely at the visit. It was just that it was just like, oh, well, that's not a fine. I just realized it wasn't the end of the game. And I'm like, it seemed more of like the opening, but yeah, I didn't look. That's true. Ooh, yeah. Did someone? Ooh, 2 fires. The power station went. This fucker's dead. Cool, whatever. But yeah, did someone go? Was the other fire in the woods? The hell? What does bro know? What does bro know?
What does bro know?
Is he? I mean, yeah, I don't know what to blow up in the woods. I don't know. It feels like it's connected to the mystical side of things, though, which is interesting. Which is like, how does Wyndham Earl know this stuff? Or like, is this coincidence that he just happens to doing something in the woods? But there's a chess match being played. It feels like he's thinking of he's multiple moves ahead while making it seem like he's not. At least that's the point. That's the beauty of chess, or at least your goal. And I feel like he is. Dude is the Moriarty of this season, I feel like, or maybe a not quite a Moriarty status, but I feel like for right now, he's the equal to Coop, but all crazy and bad intentions instead. So yeah, I'll have to. I don't know. I'll maybe should I? Yeah, open up. Look at the chessboard, I guess. I don't know. I don't think if I can actually notice anything, if that will tell me much more. But yeah,
if you go to the actual shot in the episode, I don't think it'll tell you anything.
He is pointing, I guess, like to the chessboard. I guess maybe it could have been pointing to a specific piece, possibly too. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
It is his move. He is pointing to a spot on the chessboard.
That is true.
That is where I'm moving.
So let's see. You better look at this alone. It's his next. Or good lord. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we still. Okay, both bishops. Ah. What is that?
Has a pawn been taken?
A knight actually appears to be gone. I can't really see all the black pieces are hard to make out. They all kind of blend into each other. Yeah, right. It feels like a pawn is a little missing. It could be a couple pawns missing actually. But yeah, it looks like a white knight is also gone. That's on Wyndham's side. If I'm wondering, I don't know whose side is who actually. Who made the first move? Was that Wyndham made the first? Yeah, so Wyndham's playing white. Interesting. So, but yeah, why the hell? It's like the position's very like Coop's out in the open. If Coop is the king, I guess, of black, Coop is like in the middle of I don't know, it like very out in the open, ready to be murdered. So that's very
it's not set up,
not like a real chess game. Coop would not make that move. I don't feel like. Dumb. So yeah, I wonder if this is Wyndham. Wyndham, I feel like he's very much trying to send a message. Like the point right, the deer head or whatever the hell is on the arm as well. Like this is I don't know. Like this is more of a message being sent here. Yeah, and I don't. What does he know? I wonder how much of the mystical stuff that he knows, or if this is just playing with Cooper. If he just has a personal vendetta against Cooper and that's it, and that's all of his skin in the game, or if there is this, I don't know, he knows something's going on at Peaks as well, and this is the explosion. You know, he's trying to find whatever's under the ground. I don't know, like
unearth.
Yeah, and it either destroy something that was under the ground, like because I thought like beneath, like maybe it's a body, like, you know, or like it was somebody who was, but like a grave, I don't know, something like that, or but yeah, to explode something in the woods, I don't know what to place. I mean, maybe homie found the fucking White Lodge. I don't like, but that's like I
could have. I mean, there's also the fact that he is doing a whole orchestrated thing. Is it just to kind of threaten Coop?
Yeah, like look what I can do. Yeah, like,
look at what I'm like. I got this into the sheriff's station, dog.
That's true. Knowing, okay, so perfect time, the drug bust. Yeah, they're all gonna be out there. And like the office is empty. I guess Lucy was Lucy still chilling in there? That's kind of scary. If she was. No
shit. Guys sneaking in through the back door and placing
with a dead body,
orchestrating the whole body.
Yeah. Okay. This dude's very capable. Yeah. I mean, FBI agent turned bad.
Former
so
FBI,
like, yeah. I mean, I love where it's going. Like this is cool. I like that it is like. It's ramping up very, very fast. So yeah, I would really, really like for him to be kind of like the big bad that we never see, which I still haven't seen. Maybe I have, I guess. I don't know. Like reading the newspaper out, the guy in the lobby that one time or something, right. But he's never, I guess, been on screen. This is Wyndham Earl, you know, quite yet, which I wonder when that if he waits, you know, he's in the shadows for most of it, if not all of it, and if it's like even finding him is difficult, you know, part of the game. But yeah, I was trying to recognize the guy. I don't know. I have it just freeze framed on this chessboard, and like the dead body. I don't know. I mean, it is Kyle MacLachlan's brother. It's like I'm trying to recognize the in show if this could be someone, but making it like his brother makes it seem that it's like, well, this is just I needed a dead. This is just for decoration, you know, not even like the person doesn't matter. It's just the fact that it's a dead person. But yeah, yeah, it's an interesting chess position. If the position does matter, I mean, it's not. It feels
he could be making a threat to him via the pieces on the board. Like,
if it's Wyndham's
I'm coming
move,
for you.
Yeah, like Wyndham's, he could make mate in one next move. Actually, so yeah, Wyndham moves his queen up right next to Coop. Boost, kind of headshot takes him out. Easy money, like lined up, ready to go. That's why he might even be in mate. Like it might be mate. I just can't. There's some like decorations on the desk blocking the board, so like I can't see everything. But like he actually could be mated already, which is interesting. But if not, he's like one move away. Like this, he is. If Coop doesn't do something Jurassic, then yeah, he's done for. It looks like.
Yeah, and you see, I know everything that you're saying because I've played chess now.
Yes,
Just saying, I
got,
played a game of chess.
Got
one under my belt. What can I say?
And now watch out, Wyndham Earl.
You got Colton Robertson coming after you, buddy.
Hey, it's beautiful. Chess only gets better over time, and
it was very, very cool. It was cool.
But
always appreciate that is something I learned how to do on a bachelor party trip to
there you
Vegas.
Go. That's a cool memory.
Learn how to play chess.
Yeah. I have no clue where I learned how to play chess. I feel like it was my uncle who taught me, but I don't have like a exact moment in time that I could like point.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
That's
Vegas bachelor party. That's dope.
And what was funny is like everyone else knew how to play chess. So like everyone is in there like watching the game like, no, you should do this. You should do this.
Well, yes, Timo says he knows how to play chess, but every time we play, it's I don't want to see. I don't know. He knows how the pieces move. You know, he knows how to move the pieces, but to actually play strategically, he's still learning.
Well, no, and there were a couple times, where I was like, I don't think I should do that. I think I should do this, and everyone would go, "Oh, yeah, you should do that." Like it was.
Yep, it's a lot of
it's
just
one of those
face
games, and that's what I liked about it. Is I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like it's a lot of options. I like it. It's a fun game.
Gotta think of what your opponent will do next. That is.
Yeah, I wasn't quite there.
Yeah, that's the step. But you gotta first learn what to do yourself, and then you have to
hard.
Now that
I got to a
know
point
what
where I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, boss. I'm gonna set it up so this game can end.
Yeah, just get it over with. I know what
we played for like an hour. Like one game, me and Jordan, I was like, "Yep, all right, that's enough."
Yeah, it can last a while, that's for sure.
It can. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that like I appreciate. All I was using it as was a learning experience. I was like, I just want to know. I'm like, so I'd be like, in the spirit of curiosity, if I did this, what can happen? And like they would tell me, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Now you might understand Wyndham Earl's moves, and I don't know if it goes into that detail. I don't know if, how far they go into the chess game, if it's not just more of a metaphor for
there's some pretty great the chess is a little bit more important. I don't know if it is going to be so like and you'll be able to follow it, but like the chess is important.
That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I like where this is cooking, where this is headed. Yeah, that's for sure.
Even I'll spoil this. Coop enlists help for the chess because Wyndham has predicted his move already. He responded to a move that he published in the paper a day before it was published.
That's true.
So he's like he tries to get some outside help that will not be as predictable. But
yeah, I was thinking current chess grandmaster like Gary Kasparov. I don't know, like are they bringing in a real chess person? Is he going to just ask the IBM computer at the time, or like the supercomputer if they're even working on that? I don't even know what year that happened. Like when we actually started.
I'm actually in the next episode.
Yes. I mean, Robertson, your name is in the show, actually.
It's in the show. What can I say? Kimmy Robertson, she could be family.
This is true. This is true. And coming in could drop the chess knowledge. I was thinking like he's like going up to the giant. He's like, dude, I usually, I need guidance for like a murder.
What do I do here,
like,
dog?
Please give me the next checks. I just need to know what move to make next, dude. Come on, I just tell me like what piece do I move? Give me a hint. And he's like, dude, it'd be funny if the giant's like, this is not how you use me. Like this is not like, come on, like,
bro, mind your fucking business.
Yeah, like the chess. Come on, dude, you're better than I don't know, but
you're better than that. Yeah. Coop, I expected more.
But yeah, this will be. I don't know. I'll be very heavily focused on the chess. I wish I could make out the position a little bit more. And again, I could probably Google, and someone's probably dove in deep into it and done. But I don't want to. Yeah,
that's a little
I'm not
too much.
doing that.
Can't do that yet.
So, but yeah, I'll be trying to do it as much as I can from here on out. But.
This one was a little bit more talkative than I anticipated it would be. I didn't think it was that eventful of an episode, but here we are an hour and 45 minutes later, so I'll do the plugs. we are going to be back next week, season 2, episode 14. Very, very excited. We are also doing The Cinementalists, and I'm very, very happy with that. We love our movie podcast. That's CINEMENTALISTS. And right now, let's see. Yes. This week should be Alien 3.
Yes.
Which I'm very, very excited about. Alien 3 is a underrated installment in the franchise. That'll be this next Friday. Last week we did Aliens. The week before that we did Alien. We're doing all of that, all of the Alien movies in anticipation of the Alien Earth series, which we will cover on Geek With Me, our nerd shit podcast. And funny enough, this episode's coming out July 14th, which means we will have seen Superman and we will have covered it. It should be available today on Geek With Me. Very excited for that. And in 2 weeks, we will also be covering the Fantastic Four movie for this show. So, we got Geek With Me, Cinementalists, and Firepod with me. We look forward to all of it. Leave a 5-star rate and review and download wherever you might be listening, and keep on coming back. Share this with anybody who has seen Twin Peaks and anybody that should watch Twin Peaks. And good news for us, that's everybody. So share it with everybody you know. I think with that we can conclude this episode. I was Colton Robertson. I was joined by Joseph George. Thank you very much, homie.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here, homie.
Oh, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And remember, fix your hearts or die.